Ba, ba-dum, ba. Ba, ba, ba.
Norwegian student found a boat launched by New Hampshire middle schoolers in 2020. Ah, cool. And
Yeah,
this is from February 16th, so almost 2 years ago. Well, depending on what time they launched it in 2020. Let's read more.
yeah, 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 yeah. Do you want oh, wait, who did the last
It's,
one?
it's my turn.
Okay, it's your turn. You read it.
Yeah, calm down.
Fine.
The remains of a mini boat launched by New Hampshire middle. You know what? This is the second story we've had from your area of the woods, Bodie.
Yeah, I get local alerts.
Have been discovered by a sixth grade student in Norway 462 days and more than 8,300 miles later. It was an eventful journey for the 5.5 foot boat, which was built by two consecutive middle school science classes in partnership with the nonprofit organization Educational Passages, and first set sail from Massachusetts in October 2020. The boat's GPS reported intermittently over the years until the end of January when a family recovered it from an uninhabited Norwegian island thanks to a social media connection. Our mini boat made it to the local school in Norway. Their sixth grade class opened the hatch to find our package of materials all dry inside. Amazing, considering the condition it was in. Rye Junior High School posted about it on Facebook over the weekend. That's cool as fuck.
Look at this fucking path.
It did some circles in there, didn't
It's fucking derpy as shit, and then all of a sudden it's like, "Ah, I'm going to Norway."
it?
Like, what the fuck?
Look at the shape it's in. Look at everything that grew on it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
That's cool, man. The science class project got delayed by COVID. Of course it did. Rye Junior High and the nonprofit Educational Passions says it aims to connect students around the world to the ocean and one another. Started working together on the project in 2018. The organization provided students with the assembly kit in 2020, though the construction and launch were complicated by COVID. Science teacher Sheila Adams said her students had built the boat and were just getting ready to decorate it when COVID forced classes online. Undeterred, they figured out a way to finish the project remotely. Students each submitted pieces of artwork, which were then scanned, printed, and assembled into a collage on the boat deck. It was ready to set sail by summer vacay. Over the summer, we worked together to try and find a deployer for the vessel that could take the boat out to sea beyond the Gulf of Maine, but found it challenging with all of the restrictions in place. So we waited until fall and introduced the new fifth grade class to the project virtually. In order to connect the new class to the boat they had not built, the project leaders solicited student input on which color to paint the bottom, what messages to fill with it, and where the vessel might end up. Some students hoped it would drift to Europe, while others were more skeptical, the Portsmouth Herald reported. Honestly, I thought it would sink, said a sixth grader. Yeah, a lot of faith there, thanks. The Sea Education Association in Woods Hole, Mass. Volunteered to launch the Rye Riptides alongside another mini boat called Sojourner's Truth from JFK Middle School in Northampton, Massachusetts. That should have y'all should have known that was going to be a doomed one from the beginning. You don't. It was from JFK Middle School. Come on. The students delivered their boat to the Sea Education Association
Back
crew
and to the
docked in
left.
Massachusetts on October 9th, 2020. They took it aboard the SSV Corwith Kramer, which then traveled to Florida and launched the mini boats into the Gulf Stream on October 25th. So you took these boats down to Florida to launch them. It makes sense. You put them in the Gulf Stream. I get it.
Yeah.
When Rye Riptides and Sojourner's Truth hit the water, there was a raucous cheer from the crew as both mini boats caught the wind immediately and certainly appeared to be sailing faster when we were on board the Corinth Kramer. After radio silence, GPS pinged from an uninhabited island. Adams and her students kept track of the boat's course on a map whenever its GPS pinged. Harold reports that Adams left a note on the map asking for it to be saved for students when she retired unexpectedly at the end of school last year and found out the custodians had been updating it during summer vacation. Way to go, custodians.
Wow.
10 months out at sea, the GPS began reporting only intermittently during the hurricane season of 2021 and sent one ping on August 18th and another on September 30th, Tog's birthday. Students kept checking for status reports even while they were learning online. Then on January 30th, GPS reported once again, this time from a small uninhabited island in Smola near Durns, Norway.
Hmm.
It didn't look like an island that would be walked, so we needed to try and make contact with someone in the area to recover the boat. They posted a notice on a website. Eventually, they got a response. That's where the family of a local sixth grader, Katie Noonsey, heard about the crashed boat. One early February afternoon after school, uh, Carell and his parents and their puppy boated out to the island, which is visible from their home, and found what was left of the Rye Riptides.
Oh, I'm glad
They,
they have a puppy. That's a nice little
yeah,
detail. Good
it
for
is a little
them.
detail. The voyage made headlines and is a special connection. Nuxanet brought the boat to his school the next day, where students opened the cargo hatch to find messages and gifts that middle schoolers had deposited nearly 2 years before. Nice. That's cool as fuck, man.
Yeah. So it's yeah. That's pretty much the gist of it.
Yep.
It's crazy. Fucking
It is crazy.
drunk ass boat. But why does that happen?
I'm at, my guess is they put it in the
Oh,
jet stream, it floated up, it did its little loops with the wind, and then it hits the jet stream and just took off.
well, hold on. And launch. Which way did it go? The onboard GPS works this location most of the time. Then it went
Yeah.
silent for a while. So that's when it went silent.
Yeah, it went silent in there. So their guess
So
is,
it's not tracking all of this movement. It's just drawing a line between the pings.
well, no, yeah, right. My guess
Okay.
is it's halfway, it pinged more often when it was closer. And
Right.
then
And then
as it got
something.
older, and it just pinged every once in a while. So they straight line
Yep. Okay.
because it was months between pings there for a while.
Yeah. So there we go. Cool. It's a boat. And it did boat things.